Good morning, everybody. Okay, so in the last class, we discussed about the distance formula, how to find out the distance of 2 points. Okay, so using the distance formula, distance which is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So using this formula, so we can easily find out the distance of the 2 points. Okay, so now in this class we are going to learn one new topic. What is that new topic? Now you just observe this Cartesian system, okay, Cartesian plane. So this is x-axis and this one y-axis. So intersect each other in the origin place. Okay, so here we took that AB line. So how to find out the AB distance? That we got the idea in the last class now. Using the distance formula, we can easily find out the distance of this AB line. So now in this class, so what we have to learn is, see, if I take one point in between, okay, A and B, so we'll take one point P. So P, when we locate the P point on the line AB, it divides the line into two parts, no, two sections. Okay. So when we took P point in the line AB, it divides the line in some ratio. Okay, for example, if it is a midpoint, then we can take this 1:1 ratio, or 1:2 ratio, or 1:3 ratio, or 2:1 ratio. So this point which divides the line into two parts, two sections, it divides the line into two sections. Okay, so ratio, it divides the line in the ratio, 2:1 ratio, or 1:2 ratio, or 1:1 ratio. So using this, how can we find out the coordinates of this one? So how can we find out the coordinates of this one point? Okay, P point. If A point coordinates is given, B point coordinates given, then using that, how can we find out the coordinates of P point? Okay, or sometimes coordinates is given, or we have to find in what ratio it divides the line AB. So we have to find the ratio. So this is called as section formula. So here today we are going to derive one new concept, that is section formula. What is that section formula? In the section formula, so if this point which divides the line AB in some ratio, for example 1:2 ratio or 2:1 ratio, then to identify the point P coordinates, it will be helpful, this section formula. Or if the point coordinates are given, so then in which ratio, in what ratio this point P divides AB line? So to find out the ratio also, we can use that section formula. So got the idea, no? AB is one line segment. Here P, which divides AB into two sections, okay, in some ratio. So we have to find out that one. So now let us take this ratio in the form of M. Okay, let us take the ratio as M:N. So how can we write this one actually? AP divided by PB, which is equal to M/N. You just take the ratio as M/N. Okay, or you can take the ratio as M1, M2 also you can take. In the textbook, it is M1/M2. Ratios are M1, M2. But here, I am going to take M and N. Whatever you can take. Okay. So, any letters you can choose for the ratios. So, here we are going to take the ratios are in the form of M, N. Okay. So, see here, you can take this line AP and PB divided in the ratio M/N. So AP by PB, which is equal to M/N ratio. So how can we derive the section formula? So that section formula in that which gives the value of this one. So in which coordinates the P point is located, we can find out that one. So for this, only this much diagram is sufficient? No, it is not sufficient. No, we all know. So for distance formula, we took the help of Pythagoras theorem. For that, right angle triangle is necessary. No. So here also we'll do that same construction. Okay, so what construction we have to do? So let us see that one first. From A point, draw one perpendicular to x-axis. Okay, from A point, draw one perpendicular line to x-axis. Let us name this point as any name. Let us take Q. Can we take Q here? Yes. Next, from P point also we have to draw one perpendicular. From P point also we have to draw one perpendicular. So let us take this name as R. Okay. So next, from B point also we have to draw one perpendicular. From B point also we have to draw one perpendicular for the x-axis. That is, you can take as yes. Okay. So AQ perpendicular to this line x-axis, then PR perpendicular to this x-axis, then BS is perpendicular to this x-axis. So this is not over. So then from A point you have to draw the perpendicular for this line also. Draw perpendicular to this side. So here also we are taking this one. Here we are observing this point. No, this point we have to give name because we need this right angle triangle. So from A point also draw one perpendicular line to BS. Next to from P point also. From P point also we have to draw one perpendicular to this BS line. Okay, are you observing this one? So yes, now which point necessary? Let us take this name as T. Let us mark this as T because APT one triangle. So now BP, okay. Let us take any letters you can give, okay, any letters you can give. So APT one triangle, PUB one triangle. Clear now? So this is about the construction part. I'll write T here because it is not visible now. Yes. So this is one right triangle. This is one right triangle. This is about the construction. So what constructions we have to do? So draw AQ perpendicular to this x-axis, PR perpendicular to this x-axis and BS perpendicular to this x-axis. Next from A point we have to draw perpendicular to this BS. Okay. Then from P point also we have to draw perpendicular to this BS. So this is about the construction part. So P is a point which divides the line AB into ratio. So ratio is in the form of M by N. Okay, ratio is in the form of M divided by N. Yes. Now, two triangles you just observe. Triangle APT and triangle PBU. Okay, triangle APT and triangle PBU. Can we say the similarity? Yes, who is ready? Arun? Arun? Arun?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, is this two triangles are similar, Arun? Can we say that triangle APT similar to
Yes,
triangle
Mataji.
PBU? Who is ready
Yes,
to give the
Mataji.
answer? Okay, tell me the criteria. Triangle APT and triangle PBU. We have to show the similarity. Okay, first one. Which angle?
90 degree.
Yes, I got the answer. Ashwit gave the message that AA similarity criteria. Yes, of course, from AA similarity criteria, we can say that these two triangles are similar. Which two angles you are going to take, Arun?
It's a 90 degree.
Yes, one is 90 degree, 90 degree. Okay, another one is? Another one. Hello, another one. Who is ready to give the answer for this question? Raise your hands. One answer, I got the answer. 90 degree, 90 degree. Okay. From only one angle, can we say the similarity concept? Hello, no one is raising the hands. Vertically opposite angle. Where is that vertically opposite angle? Soumya Hegde. Angle P. Angle P, which is equal to what? Angle P is equal to Yes. Corresponding angles. Very good. I got the answer. Corresponding angles. See here the lines are perpendicular lines, no? So in the sense these lines are parallel to each other. So we'll get corresponding angles. Okay, see here one angle is 90 degree, 90 degree. So another one pair is corresponding angles are equal. So from that AA criteria, so we can say that these two triangles are similar. Okay, is that clear, students, how these triangles are similar? So one is angle PTA, which is equal to angle PUB. So another pair is these angles are similar, corresponding angles. That's why these two triangles are similar. So triangle APT similar to triangle PBU according to AA similarity criteria. So no need to prove that one AA similarity criteria. Just we have to confirm that whether the two triangles are similar or not. Because after the similarity criteria, we have to take the sides ratio. Now, when the two triangles are similar, then their corresponding sides are in proportion. 1 second, students. Answer. Yes. So now triangle APT similar to triangle PBU, no? So when the two triangles are said to be similar, then their corresponding sides are in proportion, no? Who is ready to give that corresponding sides? Yes, raise your hands. Yes, Shri Harsha, 1 second, Shri Harsha, wait. Shri Harsha. Yes, Shri Harsha, tell me fast.
Yes, Mataji.
I'm ready.
BP divided by AP
AP divided by BP, okay, is equal to
PQ divided by BC divided by PQ.
which one?
BP divided by AP is equal to BC divided by PQ.
BC divided by PQ.
BU Mataji.
BU divided by PT.
Mataji, I see in textbook.
Okay, don't say the textbook. We are here, we are changing the namings and all. Okay. Now look at this diagram, and according to that AP by BP, which is equal to BU divided by So you are seeing textbook.
BU divided by PT.
1 second. See here. So here we took this AP, this triangle AP and this triangle PB. Next we have to choose this one now. PT divided by BU. Okay. Next, which is equal to another one, Shri Harsha. Hello. Yes, Rashmi.
BU. PU divided by BT. AP.
Which one?
PU divided by AT.
PU divided by AT. Rashmi?
AT divided by PU.
Yes, AT divided by PU. See here. So, these two triangles are said to be similar. Therefore, the corresponding sides are in proportion. Corresponding sides are in proportion. That means AP divided by PB is equal to this PT divided by BU, that is equal to this AT divided by PU. So, okay, got the idea now? So, these are corresponding sides of the similar triangles. So now what we have to do is, so we have to substitute the value here. AP divided by BP. So in the beginning what we choose actually AP divided by BP. So we took it as M by N. We'll substitute that one, okay. So AP by BP as M divided by N. which is equal to, now it's time to write PT value, BU value, AT value and PU value. For that we have to take the help of diagram. No, yes, come to PT. Yes, PT. So here we have to mark the coordinates. A coordinates we are going to take it as x1 comma y1. Okay, so A coordinates we have to choose as x1 comma y1, and B coordinates we have to choose as x2 comma y2, and the middle point, not the middle one, we don't know actually middle or not, with someone ratio. Okay, so P is unknown, no? That point will take it as x comma y. So listen carefully. A point coordinates x1 y1, B point coordinates x2 y2, and P point coordinates x comma y. Now with the help of this we have to write PT, BU, AT, PU. Okay, so now you just come to this section. See, I'll explain one concept actually. So here if I took like this one coordinate, so here I'll mark 3 comma 0. Okay, so if I mark 3 comma 0, in the sense origin ಇಂದ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಶಲಿ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ 3 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಜಂಪ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ 0. ಸೊ ಇದು ಆರಿಜಿನ್ ಇಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗಿರೋ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ 3 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ coordinates help. So in the same way here also we are taking, so actually ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ R, Q, R, S another points on x-axis right now. So how you will take actually? So here this A point here x1. This is x1 distance. Illinda illige x1 distance. Here I'll mark y1. Okay. So illinda illige x1. Yake? Because illi x alli coordinates enide x1 ide. X-axis alli coordinate. Andre illinda illige iro distance x1. So next R point ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ coordinate ಏನಾಗಿದೆ x ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ O ಇಂದ R ಗಿರೋ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಟೋಟಲ್ x ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ x. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ S ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಇರೋ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ x ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ x2. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ O ಇಂದ S ಗಿರೋ ಲೆಂತ್ x2, O in the R given length x, then OQ length is x1. Got the idea now? So this one, in the same way, we have to choose y also. So AQ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ y1, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ y1 ಇದೆ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ y1 distance. Next ಇದು PR ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ PR ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ y ಇದೆ. So here y. So next y2. Last distance, that is BS distance is y2. Got the idea now how to write this one? Okay, so now we have to write that PT, BU, AT, PU. Let us come to PT now. How can we write PT? Who is ready to give the answer PT? Yes, raise your hands. PT. PT ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು? P ಇಂದ R ಗೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ನಾನೇ ಬರೀತೀನಿ, ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, P ಇಂದ ಟೋಟಲ್ R ಗೆ ಲೆಂತ್ PR ಲೆಂತ್ Y. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ TR ಅನ್ನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ PT ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ PR ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ Y, ಸೊ Y ಮೈನಸ್, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ TR ಅನ್ನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. TR ಲೆಂತ್ is Y1, so Y minus Y1. So we can write PT as Y minus Y1. Got the idea how PT is equal to Y minus Y1? Because PT ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ PR minus TR. So total PR length is Y, then TR length is Y1. So Y minus Y1, you will get PT value. Now in the same way BU. So where is that BU? BU is here. Can we write BU? Who is ready to give the answer for BU? Yes, Rashmi. Rashmi. Yes, BU. Tell me.
y2 minus y.
Y2 minus Y. Why it is Y2 minus Y? BU. Total BS length is Y2. Total BS length is Y2. In that we have to subtract US. US is Y value. Correct? No? So therefore Y2 minus Y, you will get BU value. Got the idea now, students? So how? Y minus Y1, then Y2 minus Y. So next, which is equal to, now AT term. 80. Yes, Sumuk, 80. This one 80. 80. Huh,
X
Sumuk?
minus x1.
What?
X minus x1.
Yes, very good. X minus x1. Correct. See, 80 is x minus x1 because 80 measurement is this much, no? Total OR length is x. In that, if we subtract this OQ measurement, then you will get QR, that is 80. Okay, so therefore, x minus x1. Right answer, Sumo. Next, Arun Kumar raised hand. PU. Arun Kumar.
X2 minus X.
X2 minus X, PU. PU is this one, no? This measurement in the sense total is X2. Okay, in that X2, if we subtract X, you will get this distance, correct? X2 minus X. X2 minus X. Very good, Arun. Okay, very good, students. So, here we got this much result. M divided by N, which is equal to Y minus Y1 divided by Y2 minus Y, which is equal to X minus X1 divided by X2 minus X. How you got this much? You have got the idea, no? So now all these three ratios are equal in the sense. Can we take these two ratios are also equal, no? If these three ratios are equal to each other, in the sense this is equal to this and this is also equal to this. Now we have to take it separately. So first set only we'll take this one and in the second set we'll take this one. Okay. So now you take M divided by N, which is equal to Y minus Y1 divided by Y2 minus Y. Okay, here we are going to take only the two ratios. These are equal, no? Now cross multiplication. So M into Y2 minus Y, which is equal to N into Y minus Y1. Now multiply this one. My2 minus My, which is equal to Ny minus Ny1. Got the idea, no? Yes. So next step is, so we have to take this My2 and Ny1 one side, this My and Ny one side. So now My2, take Ny1 this side, that is plus Ny1, which is equal to Ny there, minus My, this comes to this side, then it is plus My. Now, can we take anything common in this side? My2 plus Ny1. No, we cannot take anything common this side. My2 plus Ny1, which is equal to, here we can take Y common. Here we can take Y common, that is N plus M. Got the idea, no? N plus M. Now, what we have to do, we need Y here only. So, take this N plus M this side. So, that is My2 plus Ny1 divided by N plus M, or you can write this as M plus N also. Both are same, no? Because it's a plus sign, both are same, which is equal to Y. So this is one set answer. Y, which is equal to My2 plus Ny1 divided by M plus N. Only one set we got the answer. Another set is pending. Okay. Now same to same steps we have to apply for M by N is equal to this X minus X1 by X2 minus X. Can we start the work here? So here I'll take, board is visible, no students? Yes. Now you just take M divided by N, which is equal to X minus X1 divided by X2 minus X. Okay, this is the first step. Now again same step, cross multiplication. M into X2 minus X, which is equal to N into X minus X1. Got the idea, no? Yes, next multiplication. Mx2 minus Mx, which is equal to Mx minus Mx1. Okay, next step. Mx2, take this Nx1 this side, plus Nx1, which is equal to Nx, you just transfer this minus Mx to this side, plus Mx. Got the idea now? Yes, next one. Can we take anything common in this side? No, as it is we have to write Mx2 plus Nx1, which is equal to, here we can take M as common factor. So remaining is N plus M. Now the same method, mx2 plus mx1, so that divided by, so now take this one to this side, that is m plus n, which is equal to x. Here we got the x value. X is equal to mx2 plus mx1 divided by m plus n. Okay, so how you got these two steps? You have got the idea, no? Just we have to take, see, once again I will clarify this one. First, we have to take these two triangles. These two triangles are said to be similar according to construction. So then, according to similarity criteria, the three corresponding sides are in proportion. Okay. So next to this AP by BP, we can take M by N. In the textbook, it is M1 by M2. You can take that M1 by M2 also. Next to PT, BU, AT, PU. How you have to write? That is according to the coordinates x1, y1, x comma y, x2, y2. Next, see, first you have to match these two and next you have to match these two. Cross multiplication method you have to follow. In that you will get x value and y value. So here we got actually x and y value. Now, how to get the section formula? Now we have to arrange this in the form of section formula. Can I rub this one? Yes. This much is not necessary now. Okay. Now I'll write the section formula. Here I got x value and here I got y value. These x and y are nothing but the coordinates. What coordinates? P point coordinates. Okay. P point coordinates. Now, P of x comma y, which is equal to P of x comma y, which is equal to. So when we have to use this formula actually to get the coordinates of the point P. Okay, so P of x comma y, which is equal to, now what we got actually x value? X value is mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. mx2 plus nx1, mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. X place ali x value substitution, comma y. Y, next is y. Y value, that is my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So actually this is called as section formula. So this is actually section formula. This formula is known as section formula. So here we are going to find the point x and y, coordinates of the point P. So in this we are going to find the point P coordinates. That is point P coordinates. X coordinate is this form. mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Then y coordinate is in this form, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Where m and n are ratio, you all know. X2, x1, you will get in the coordinates, a and b coordinates. Here m and n are again ratio. Y2 and y1, again the coordinates of that point, a and b. Is that clear, students? Yes, see, we got the warning actually, meeting will end anta. So join with the same link. Don't go anywhere. We'll discuss 2 or 3 example problems. Then we'll end the class. Okay. Yes. So now you got the idea of this derivation part. Now, if anybody is having the confusion in the derivation part, you can raise your hands. So I'll explain one more time. Otherwise, we'll end section formula. So I'll go to the next concept. Is anybody is having the confusion in the explanation part, section formula derivation? So this is the derivation of the section formula. So diagram and all clear now? Yes, Cartesian plane. AB is one line. P divides AB in the 2 sections. Okay. Yes, so construction and all, it's clear. Then this one is x1 length because here the coordinate is x1. This is x because here the coordinate is x. This is x2, x2. So here same way y1, y, y2. Okay, clear now? In the beginning, you have to say this just by observing the figure, we can say that the 2 triangles are said to be similar. Then directly we have to go to this one. The two triangles are similar in the sense the sides, corresponding sides are in proportion, then just to substitute the values in the sense this one. AP by BP in the sense we are taking that as a ratio m by n. Then PT, just by looking the diagram, you have to write these four values. Okay. So then just equate this to this first. Then you will get y coordinate. Then m by n, which is equal to this one. Then you will get x. Then we have to write that in the section formula. Okay. That is P of xy is equal to, formula is mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Okay, is that clear, students? This is about the section formula. I think no one is raising the hand, so we'll go to the next topic. Now we got the section formula. Now using this section formula, I'm going to tell one more formula for you. So can I have this one? Yes. Better, students. So now anyhow last 1 or 2 minutes is remaining now. We'll derive one more formula with the help of this section formula in this section only. Okay. So now I'll end the meeting. You just join with the same link fast. See, I got 52 students strength. I need again the 52 students. Okay. So yes, join with the same link, students.